everybody, it's Missy from Shimmerz again, and today we're going to try out something really fun that I saw on Pinterest, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to try with my Shimmerz products. And so you're going to need some cardstock and some crayons. I have two things to show you. The first one is with the white crayon. Now, I had no idea that a crayon would act as a resist. So all you need to do is take your white crayon and draw whatever design you want. It can be letters, it can be circles, whatever. I just made some loops, and I'm going to color in some of the loops that I made, and it's very hard to see because it's white on white, but if you're working at your desk and you have some lights, you can kind of tilt the paper and see where the crayon is. And I'm going to use, first here is Aqua Hues, and this is Rockin' Robin. It's a very pretty blue color. And I'm using my water brush, squirting some water in there to activate it, and then I'm just going to go over the area where I drew with the white crayon, and it's going to color the paper around the crayon. But the crayon is kind of acting as a resist. It reminds me of, you know, when you use white embossing powder and then you hit it with your heat gun. This kind of reminds me of that. It's not raised up, but it's very cool because the liquid beads up on top of the crayon and then it just dries off when you dab it with your napkin. And so it's not going to soak into that part. This is Inkling's Blue Lagoon. It's a little bit darker here so you can see it a little bit better. Now, I did find that the more water I added, the messier this whole thing got. So try not to use too much water, because I didn't add any gesso or anything like that to my cardstock because I didn't want it to affect the crayon. But this is really cool. The possibilities are endless. You could draw whatever you want and use whatever colors you want. And I think that looks really neat. And you're still going to have your shimmer from the Inklings there, you can see, and then the flat color from the hues. All right, the second idea that I saw on Pinterest involved using colored crayons, and this is going to be a test because I had not tried this until right now on this video, and so you're going to see me experiment here. And I just decided to get messy and draw some random circles and scribbles and hearts and some stars. I've got two different blue shades, the yellow and the pink. And my shimmers here is the colorings in in Night Moves. I'm getting my colors mixed up. This is called Night Moves, and it is the black spray. No shimmer to this. And I'm just using the water brush again and brushing over where I drew, and it's going to color in black in all of the white areas that the crayon did not touch. And I especially love how this looks with the yellow. I think the light color of the crayon really pops against that black ink. And, you know, this is just a test. I'm not going to use this for a layout or anything. I just wanted to experiment and see. I think the lighter color works really neat. And it probably also depends on the shape that you draw. I think the scribble circles looks the best here. But here's some close-ups of this. I think this could turn into something really, really cool using the white crayon or the colored crayons with the black ink. It just depends on how creative you can get. Now, I did make a card just to see what it would look like, and I used the white crayon and some of my pink and orange shimmers, and I just added a couple of bits of thread, some washi tape, some rhinestones, just some bits and pieces from my desk here. And I think this is really, really neat. So I hope you give this a try. I'm sure you have some crayons laying around. So see what you can come up with. Thanks for joining us.